Hey guys, the channel of Lego More here with another Lego Dorian Kensley book review. And we're looking at 2015's great Lego sets. It comes with a miniature build with 102 pieces. The book itself retails for $40 here in the United States. I got this from Lego.com, so we'll take a look at the book. So you can see from the book we get some information on the sets here, and it's actually 2-in-1 stuff. So we can open it up once you can. So you can see here's the cover to it, and then we have the box of the miniature build, which you can see is the Lego Mini Space Cruiser. So we'll take a look at that first before we take a look at the book. So here is the miniature version of the Space Cruiser set from Lego's old days, and you can see right here that this model here is the actual Space Cruiser set itself, and this is supposed to be a miniature version of that set. And overall, I think Lego did a pretty good job with it. I like the miniature scale build of it, and it's pretty interesting that a Lego book has a, that's not a like master builder or whatever those books are called. I can't remember. If you guys remember in the comments, please let me know. It's one of those books, because usually the DK books like this usually have a minifigure of them, but instead this one has a buildable thing. You can see here we get some droid heads, astromech droid heads for the engines, get some trans yellow for the cockpit area, and of course you also get some thrusters here in the back. If you move this tile right here, you can open it up here, and inside you have a little 1x2 with some tiles and slopes on it. This is actually supposed to resemble a little car, so you got that, and you can just store it in there perfectly, which you can, there we go, and then you can just lock it up with the tile. And just overall, I think the little build of the set is honestly very good. I like the accuracy Lego did with this little miniature version, and it looks great. So now let's take a look at the book itself. So this is the book itself, and you can see right off the bat we get some pretty cool sets on here. Like over an example, we got the Parisian Restaurant, which I own that set. The Fafnir Dragon Battle, I think that's what it's called, from the Vikings team, used to own this set. You got, Scorpion Palace, which I used to own from the Orient Expedition line from Adventures. Got the Operator set. The Lion Chi Temple owned that set too. I'll be reviewing that soon. And then we have the Haunted House from Monster Fighters, Grand Carousel, and also Tahu Master Fighter, which I reviewed that already. On the side here, you can see great Lego sets, and then it has the Green Grocer, which I do own that set as well. You also got some more sets here in the back. You got Ninjaga's Fire Temple, you got the Crook's Hideout or Bandit's Hideout, you got the Emerald Knight, which is a set I'm trying to get still, the City of Atlantis from Atlantis, you have the Elves Treetop Hideaway from Elves, the original Sopwith Camel, a few other sets here which look really good, and there's an extra 4 set. So let's take a look inside the book and see if it's worth it. So I'm not going to go through the entire book, but we will take a look at some of the pages. You can see the insert. You got also some great pages inside too. This book also goes up to 2015, so don't expect any like Nexo Knights sets to pop up. You can also see how they make Lego sets. Really nice little build there. You can see over here we also got like the stickers for the Quickie Mart set for the Simpsons. You can see the building set with the train. So overall, and it gives you a lot of great information about the sets, which I really like too. So you can see these are like the earliest Lego sets made, and they just really give a lot of great information about this. There's a Yellow Castle, very iconic set. There's a King's Castle, another older one. There's the monorail, very memorable fan favorite thing about Lego. And we have a few other Lego stuff. We got Trolls Mountain Fortress, and we have the Dark Forest Fortress. I remember owning this set as a child. King's Castle, Kingdom's Joust, the Harry Potter Castle, which I did own that one. Vampire Castle from Monster Fighters. And just overall, like, it just explains a bit more of what you get. You got the more of the castles and all that, and you got Rock Raiders, a very memorable franchise too from back then. The Dino Research Compound. I remember my cousin owned that set. And then we got a few others here. I do own that Jog from Mixels. The Snowmobile, which I am selling that set. And just a few other stuff as well. Scorpion Palace. I used to own this set. Pretty good set back in the day. And you got some Technic. Got a Fire Station. There's the Green Grocer. As mentioned, I own that set. It's a very fantastic set. Goes for a lot in the aftermarket. And you got the, what was it? The Agents. That's what it is. There's the Temple Escape from Indiana Jones. And they also just, like I said, they mention a lot. There's the Death Star. They explain a lot the medieval market village from the fantasy era of Castle, which is another fan favorite set. You also got the buildable figures. You got some Bionicle. And you have the Imperial Flagship, another very memorable set from 2010. And again, there's Hogwarts Castle 2010. So they just give a lot of good information about, you know, the Lego sets featured in the book. You got Friends. You have the Lion Chi Temple, which I do own this set. We'll be reviewing it later on. As you can see all the way in the back there. It's hard to see, but if you look very closely, you'll definitely see it. I mean, it's kind of dark, but it's there. You own that set. And it gives a lot of information. There's the Sop with Camel, owned that set. Sydney Opera House, owned that set. Tsunigami, owned that set. Pet Shop, owned that set. Tower Bridge, owned that set. And then, of course, then there's two sets here I really want to get, but are obviously hard. And they just, you know, literally just, you know, go around. Emmett's Constructo Mech, owned that set as well. It's right there. And just overall, it just explains a lot with the sets. So, yeah, and then you got Ideas. Got the Market Street, which, of course, I'm still trying to get that, but I own a lot of the other ones seen here. You got the Ghostbusters Act 1, already reviewed that set. If you guys want to watch that. The Slave 1 UCS, I do own that as well. Detective's Office, also own that set, another great modular. And then, of course, I own these two sets, the Bionicle Tahu Master of Fire and the Mystery Machine for Scooby-Doo. So, as mentioned, I wasn't going through the whole thing, but here's just one last look at the book itself. And that is it for great Lego sets. So, for my thoughts on this book, I would say it's a great book for any Lego fanatic, because it really has a lot of information about very memorable sets Lego has made, you know, in the past before, and just overall they are sets very well known amongst the aftermarket. And yes, the UCS Millennium Falcon is one of the sets featured in this book. Obviously, that's one of the biggest fan favorite sets. But my thoughts on this set are, well, it is a set, but also a book. It's a great book, honestly, but I think the price is a little too much. Otherwise, I think it's a great book. It's $40, but the book you do get, and I think I understand why they made it $40 instead of like $20. Like it's the usual price for the Dorwin Kensby books that come with a minifigure, because you get an actual set, which is a nice little build of the Space Cruiser. And just overall, this book is a really awesome book. Again, it is pricey, but I think it is good. If you're a diehard Lego fan, definitely worth your money. But if you're just an average Lego fan, it's easily passable, but it does give a lot of great information regarding, you know, Lego sets of the past and which ones are fan favorites, which ones are not. I mean, they really go into great detail with this book, so I highly recommend it. I want to hear your guys' thoughts about this book below and see if you guys want to get it. Let me know in the comments below, and of course, subscribe if you guys want see more videos. Alright guys, bye.